Hi everybody, in today's video I would like to conclude my story about Mezco, Popeye the Sailor Man figures. In this second and final part I will be covering the figures of Bluto, the arch nemesis of Popeye. As you can tell, I have 3 different versions of him. There were some other versions released as well, which I don't have, so I'm missing about, I believe, 2 or 3 more. One of them being in a deep sea suit that Bluto would wear. But I will show you at least these that I do have in front of me here. So let's start with the sailor suit Bluto. He is a much bigger figure, obviously, than Popeye, and he's usually always portrayed to be bigger and more massive in appearance than Popeye himself. He is sculpted with a very big devious grin on his face. He comes with a sailor hat, which is not removable. The head can move 360 degrees all the way around. He has a sailor suit on him. The articulation is slightly better than Popeye, so he can move his arms sideways, as you can tell. And there is no elbow articulation, unfortunately. But he has a wrist articulation and, of course, articulation in the hands. And then, of course, in the waist, which is 360 degrees again. And his legs cannot really jut out forward. They can kind of go sideways, like so. And they can do that slightly this way, backwards as well. He does have an action feature, and I'll show you how that one works. There is a button at the back here. So if you put his arm back like so, and you press a button, he will bring down his fist straight on Popeye's head. It's a nice little feature. I think it's gives more to the figure, so it's an interesting addition, I think. Not all action features are always great, but this one I think is fine. And what else to say about him other than I think he looks great. One would think he would be a heavy figure because he's kind of big, but he's not. He's actually quite hollow and very light. I will give you an example of how he and Popeye look next to each other. So Bluto has a very big body but very short legs, as you can tell. But he is quite taller, as you can tell. He is taller quite a bit than Popeye. So there they are, side by side. Just like in the cartoon and the comics, there is quite a bit of a size difference between them. Now, moving along to some of the accessories that came with him, and I'll show them to you in a minute. Bluto came with a torpedo, which is all in one piece. Nicely done and with a bit of detail. When it comes to the, especially when it comes to the painted angry-looking shark face. And this kind of face would also be seen especially in the airplanes of World War II, like the British Spitfire planes they would have. And even in the American fighter planes, they would have painted angry-looking shark faces like that. So this is sort of a nice touch. And aside from that, he also comes with this old-fashioned bomb that has a fuse sticking out. So those are the only accessories he comes with. Now, there is a completely different version of Bluto that came in one of the subsequent waves, and that would be him in wearing his striped suit and a different kind of hat and a more angrier looking grin across his face, showing the very big teeth there. And this kind of outfit I believe he would wear more around the docks where the ships are and in the city. He's also interested in olive oil, so him and Popeye would usually clash over her most of the time. And Bluto is always up to no good, pretending to be nice until he finds an opportune moment to strike. And he is a strong believer of dirty fighting, so he never fights fair, not once. So same articulation, same body type, same everything as the sailor one. Just, of course, different outfit and different head sculpt. The accessories for him were exactly the same as the one for the sailor, Bluto, and I'll show you in a second. And this one also has the action feature, except instead of smacking down his enemy from above, he will actually give Popeye an uppercut, like so. But the idea is the same, and the articulation is the same. So he also came with a torpedo and a bomb. So here is the two of them side by side. You can tell they're pretty much the same except the color. The one below with the sailor is bronze, and then this one with the striped sword Bluto is black in color. Same angry looking shark face at the front. And of course the two old-fashioned looking bombs are pretty much exactly the same except the color. And then we have the last and the final Bluto figure here, which is pretty much the same as the striped one, as the striped shirt one over there, except this one came with different accessories, and of course the colors are different. So he's wearing more of a black short sleeve shirt, yellow pants, brown shoes, the same type of hat except in a lighter blue. He came with accessories such as this weight that he carries around and I guess uses in a fight that says 2,000 on it, 2,000 pounds I would assume. Same articulation as the other two Blutos, and he also comes with this dumbbell, which is pretty light, the way it's made, and so is this weight as well, but it's different accessories, so that's what makes it look good. And same articulation, same hollowness in it. And he also has, again, the arm punching action feature, except I'm not sure in his case. There we go. So he would do the exact same punching like the other two. Once you hear the click, you know that you already put that fist in the right position. Now, I am not sure if he can move in his wrist. It seems, even though there is a line going all the way around, it seems, yeah, it seems that he cannot move that hand in the wrist for some reason. Yeah, nor can he move it in the other hand, which is so strange because you can see the outline. But the rest of the articulation is pretty much there, even though that one doesn't seem to work. And then the head can, of course, move left to right. At least that's still there. The legs can move. Oh, my goodness. So this one is really kind of stuck a little. So yeah, there is, maybe it's due to its age or whatnot. Goodness. The legs don't seem to move at all, don't budge. And the wrists as well. Pity. But anyway, regardless of it, it's still a great figure, I would say. And yeah, these are some really nice figures, as I already mentioned in my previous video. They look great on the display. I wish I found the remaining ones, the remaining variations and the remaining characters I'm missing, but for now these are the ones that I have. And that's about it as far as Bluto here goes. I would like to thank you guys for watching, and if you like to see my previous video on Popeye figures from Mezco, please check that out, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.